What a scene that is. Look at the Shane Warne stand in the background there. Not a spare seat in the house. At the MCG this afternoon, conditions are perfect. Clever little flick out to Goey. Pendlebury's almost got a sixth sense. Atkins was tough, but Lipinski wrapped him up. Good tackle. Got him. In 5 years, the Western Bulldogs requested a trade, and he has settled in beautifully in his first year. Lipinski kicks the first.
Who thinks this isn't going through? Almost to the line! Myercheck! 2 in a row, Collingwood.
That's typical Collingwood as he passes it off.
So the short one onto Dacos and Daisy. That looked like a big double-handed push. Here is Myers. Can the Cats get one? Jeremy Cameron will kick this for sure. He'll back him every single time, and that's huge. Cameron gets it. Cameron missed it. Oh, well done, Pendlebury. The composure, but that might be insufficient attempt. It will be. It's going to come back.
And it does come back in the Hawkins direction, and the body's too big.
Going for that kick. It won't phase him. Selwood brilliant. Cameron loves that left foot snap, and he placed it for Gary Rowan brilliantly. And the Pies are just relentless in their desire to keep attacking through the middle. Beautiful pick up from Adams. Gets it to Pendlebury, sold him into trouble. Got boots of ball, now Holmes. They've got numbers streaming forward. Close runs onto it, Cameron wants it short. Decides to go on his own close. Open goal square, bouncing home. And the Cats have got the lead.
Isaac Quainer fans it beautifully. And this time, Hoskin Elliott hangs on. Same can be said for Pendlebury. McCreary gets around Duncan. Squaring ball, Johnson. Beautiful.
Thought about sideways, and then that ball, magnificent to Duncan.
Some dare coming into this Geelong ball movement. Guthrie off to his brother. High ball forward. Rowan!
Not to allow those space and pockets for Collingwood's ball movement.
Laid into the path of DeGoey. Flicks it back to Crisp. Left foot from Crisp is there. Stewart. Guthrie, Dangerfield, hands to it, couldn't hang on, almost got through to Duncan, broken up by Dacos. Flicked it to Quainer, advantage will be paid, Hoskin Elliott. Johnson just inside the field of play.
How important was Dacos' hand there? They were away Geelong.
Laconic. What about that? That's ridiculous.
Hawkins has been quiet. Well done again. Darcy Moore's been enormous. Maynard, they had a bounce on the full. So probably was Gary Rowan's ball. Jeremy Cameron's jumped in and more than capable. Can he match what Johnson did in the other pocket at the other end a minute ago? He's going to go to the regulation drop part. Have a look at that. It's like an arrow. You can't do that.
Stewart did brilliantly. Handball to Guthrie. Can't get out of the tackle. Lipinski's away. Inside 50, Elliott. From downtown. Bang. Now the switch.
Look how much ground they make you defend with how far they spread Collingwood.
Now, McCreary, Buse to close that down. Holmes. Ball's got to sit here, and it didn't for Blitzarves. Side bottom. Pendlebury. McCreary options everywhere forward of the ball. It gets past Cameron. Josh Dacos, Lipinski, DeGoey. There we are.
4 of the last 5 goals, the Magpies, and 4 goals from their last 7 inside 50s. Selwood sends the Cats forward. Cameron, brilliant.
Jeremy Howe on the back foot.
Became the 62nd player to kick 500 goals in VFL AFL history. They need him now, and he delivers with his 3rd goal.
Hughes goes in search of Rowan, who's got about 4 to beat in the air. De Koning took it and then was dispossessed. Holmes. Brian Myers just goes with the ground ball. Cameron actually controlled that brilliantly. Now Selwood, options everywhere, and he always picks the right one. Goal coming up for the Cats. They're back in front.
Forcing Collingwood long down the line, Geelong, over this last 10 minutes.
We know how brave they've been all year with their ball movement. They cut back in the corridor. Picked up by Isaac Smith. Dangerfield and Moore. 50-50 ball to win. Danger goes after it. Maynard comes back, picks it up. Nick Dacos. Oh, that was a brilliant kick.
Got it to Lipinski. Now here come DeGoey. Another one. Another one from Geordie DeGoey.
Really important centre bounce clearance coming up. Cameron worked his way back onto it. Tui in front of Lipinski. He'll send it back long and deep, you sense. He's always been a powerful kick. Big pack forms. Oh, Rowan! Marked it like Wayne Carey. Kick a goal after the siren twice to win a game. It's not quite there yet, but it's pretty close. Pretty good looking effort. How about that kick? The Cats are back in front.
Two-minute warning. High and wide. The thump to the front. Rare fumble from Stewart. Umpire puts the whistle away. There is Tommy Stewart. Oh, great vision to Guthrie. Gives it to Duncan, not sure why. Gets it back from Duncan, that's going to work. Out wide, Cameron. Out in front of Maynard. Here's Rowan. Out. Players out everywhere. Rowan. Holmes. Goal. Here's your siren. The Cats are through to a prelim. In one of the best finals you will ever see.
For the first time after 14 years at North Melbourne, he's got a big job on the reigning Coleman medalist Mackay, who goes in the De Koning direction and launches. What a grab! He has got some skill, this young man.
Chips it down the line over the head of Martin, a little bit too much on it. McGovern. Reborn as a defender this year. Chera, quick hands, Fisher through to Williams. Lovely smother from short. Now an opportunity for the Tigers to pounce. Martin against Williams. Concedes ground, retains possession to Rioli. Sweeps a handball to Broad. Scissors one up the middle. Soldo in good position here. Baker reinvented as a forward this season. Soldo did well. Popped it over the top. Bolton can run to 25 and kick Richmond's opening goal of the season.
Hewitt, here's Doherty, flicks the handball over the top. Kennedy turns, delivers through the hands. We're in the mistake. Bolter back there in defence. Charlie Curnow, Nankervis lurking. Robbie Tarrant back out to Kennedy, gets a second look at it. Looks okay, he loads it off the boot. There's Carlton's first goal of the year. Get the ball to ground level. They love him for it, his Richmond teammates. At the back, Bolton's going to be really dangerous. Chera, he got through the tackle, and he's a big chance from here. Shane Bolton, what a goal! Outstanding. Beautiful hands. What an era as captain this man had, Trent Cotchin. Delivered 3 flags, he's handed the reins over to Lynch. They won't like that at all, the Carlton defenders. Fit firing Tom Lynch. is just a good thing for the Tigers. He rarely misses. He puts it straight through. His first of the year, Tom Lynch.
Keeps it low and tidy to Prestia. Described by Adam Kingsley as the two-way glue of this team. As a beautiful mark taken by McGovern. Just launches. And that's a sign to warm Carlton hearts. Chera sweeps a handball forward. Can they finish? Cripps from 52. Over the top. And bounces it through. McGovern will waste no time. Sizzles a kick. Cutting across the Mackay lead is Cripps. 45 out. Perfect. Ducks one tackle, ducks a second, releases Silvani. Now off to O'Brien on his left boot, can find Durden inside 50.
They look a different team this quarter. Their defence behind the footy's been fantastic there.
Short to Newman. Stabs it into the middle. Doherty thinks about the give over the top to Saad.
50 metres.
And in the process manages to draw a 50. Well, if that doesn't give you goosebumps, what a wonderful moment. A raw reminiscent of Marlon Pickett's goal in the grand final from the same spot, and that huge big surge of emotion for a very different reason. Welcome back, Sam Doherty.
Bit of space down there one-on-one. If he pulls the trigger, he's heading in that direction. It was probably to the wrong side. Little push out. Umpire said play on. And a goal. Lynch gets it.
Pitternet, Kennedy, Setterfield. Nice delivery. The dangerous Durden. Mackay offers a short lead. Heads in that direction.
Knee reconstruction cost him a full season last year. Big, strong competitor. Oh, there is Bolter, and we saw him pre-season. Bolter's a target that's in the pocket, and that's where the kick goes. He's so hard to defend with that power and speed and athleticism.
Play on.
We'll try and bend it around. Look at that. Couldn't have kicked it any better.
Thanks, Dustin.
Through the corridor.
Step well.
Doherty, McGovern can launch. We know he's got Mackay in mind. Well played, Silvani. Hit the post twice tonight, Jack Silvani, but he's been kicking them pretty well. Desperately need this one. It looks good. It's great. Just what the Blues needed.
Off to Ross. Towards half forward. McGovern's got a couple to beat in the air. Gets it to ground. Edwards, good hands. Bolton can run to 30. He runs to 20. Straightens up and goals. Beats Silvani. Oh, he's at the back. Martin takes Rioli. Comes through a set of hands and Durden will goal. Good forward pressure from the Blues.
Nice to see that famous Eddie Betts, number 19, still scoring goals. And Corey Durden, an exciting prospect. It's fascinating, isn't it?
Oh, that'll be
52. His first game, he leads back, and George Hewitt keeps him right in it.
Back to Saad. He'll want to accelerate and get onto his right. Goes low inside 50. Not sure that was the intended target, but he'll take it. And Patrick Cripps can go back and kick for goal number 3.
Repeat inside 50s for Carlton.
Big moment for the skipper. 45-degree angle.
It was only as far as Bolton. They're still going to work their way through some traffic, and the Blues again. Hewitt Had a huge first game for Carlton. Here they come again by a centre field short one to Martin. Jack Martin, huge moment for him. Good looking strike. Get a drift back. Carlton in front.
DeConing over the top. Here's Cripps once more. Ball comes free. Hewitt bounces inside 50. Here's Martin again for 2 in a minute. He's wrapped up. Gives it off to Fisher. Fisher goes goalward. Fisher straight-lined the football. It's still pinging around in there. It hasn't quite stopped. Now it does. Umpire says in the back to Adam Chera. And 50. That's another 50. Adam Chera. And the Blues are up by 22 points.
So Broad now just eases the ball towards half forward. Ross crashed into by McInerney. McInerney stays down. Ross bounces away. Brilliant delivery to the Cochin, and then he's over the top. Ball is on. Rioli drifts down from half-back.
McInerney is out. He sat back there. His head was sort of sitting up. He didn't look well when he hit the ground.
9-4 for the year, 13-3 in finals. Looks pretty good. Tigers get the first of the elimination final.
Just his 10th goal for the year, his 99th career goal, and that's the McInerney head collision, accidental. Little handball comes back in the direction of Ross, and Sonzi's there as well. Handball over the top was a bit of a hope. Now an opportunity picked up by Bailey, gives it back to Berry. Berry a poker finds McCluggage. Lynch knocks in the path of the dangerous Bolton. Got a free, clear run. Bit of a clumsy bounce. Junior's on though. Handball over the top, and Martin will run in and kick a goal.
Robinson says touch. Bolter kicks to the lone man, and it's Cochin. Right on his measure.
Don't think he'll have the distance.
Couple too far. Gives it everything he's got. It's going to get very close. It goes straight over the head of Jack Payne. And the Tigers are back in front. McStay does well, just brings it to ground. Cochin watches on, then gets involved with a tackle. Desperate times for the Lions. Handball finds the line. Insufficient attempt. One of the cleverest players in the game. Does what he does brilliantly. Kicks a goal, and the Tigers need one under pressure. Seconds only remaining. Is there a mark here for the Lions? Not quite. Held. Hipwood can look at a second after the siren. Distance is okay. Accuracy too. We're all square at quarter time. Goes back to the right, into the pocket. Beautifully balanced. Talking about beautifully balanced. Here's a man that can do just about anything. Bangs it through. A couple for Bolton.
2.25s, Nankervis. McStay out the back. Berry. Got a clean run. Plenty of time. Drilling ball. Cameron's got out the back. Broad gets back. Defends it. But Cameron's on the ground as well. The kick over the shoulder while running flat out is unbelievable.
Did well. Miller off a shin. Back towards Ross, who's got a bit of a problem. Got taken high. The Tigers don't have a lot of advantage. Baker moonwalks over the line.
Straight back now.
On debut in an elimination final. Perfect.
Prestia tried to clear the path for McIntosh. Didn't go and get it though. Zorko did. Sends it deep again. Bailey out the back. Runs into an open goal. Bolton, Prestia. Now Prestia goes inside 50. Lynch, one-on-one. Andrews did well. Gardner kept his feet. He was called, but it was sharked by Cumberland. Cumberland runs to an open goal. got it to Neil, to Bailey, now McCarthy, long deep ball. Hipwood's been extremely dangerous. Bolter did well, out the back, the dangerous Charlie Cameron, beautiful tag to Hipwood. Hipwood boots the ball, got it. Hipwood's got 3.
Contemplates where to next. Takes it to Loffett. Leaves about 30 from home. McStay double fists it away. Ross needs to be quick to McIntosh. Over the shoulder. Camden McIntosh. Outstanding. The 18-year-old on debut. Gives it to Danaher. It gets smothered. Chance now. Cumberland on his left. Ball needs to be trapped. Wasn't Rioli. Small little margins. Suddenly the Tigers get the goal. Morris Rioli Jr. works his way through, gets a goal, Tigers by 11. Neil was thinking about lining up. Floston had other ideas. Rioli inside, finds Ross.
Got one out steep.
Low ball, full stretch, Lynch. Unkind bounce. Little chance for Pickett. Dislodged, no. Holds on to the football. Now Robertson floats it over the top. Little chance for Cameron. Has he got the speed? Finishes the goal. Back to 10 points. Comes inside. Gets touched by Broad but not tackled. Handball over the top to Cameron. Was he hurled? Umpire didn't think so. Gibcus presses pause. Goes round the other way after losing his feet. Picked up by Robertson. He kicks the goal. Back to 5. Little chance for Robinson to send it forward. Bailey just knocked it down, hoping McCarthy would take it. In the end, he ends up with it. Gives it off to Danaher. He kicks a long ball. Fans get to their feet. Huge response.
Winner sets up a date with the loser of Melbourne and Sydney. And staying in the hunt. It was a all-squared game at quarter time. Richmond at 6 points at half-time, and Charlie Cameron, as quick as a flash, out of the middle. Ross can keep going if he likes. Martin encouraging him. Kick is very wide to Riewoldt. He marks.
That was just poor manning up by the Lions.
The superstar that he is at the Tigers lessens the angle a little. It's online. It's coming back. Has it got it? Is it touched? It's a goal! Pryor with the tackle back to Pickett. Pickett, the little left-footer to Riewoldt again. And he's closer this time, Jack. Angle not as much. Riewoldt. Got it online. He's cracked that. That's gone straighter. That was like a tracer bullet. Archie there as well. Kept it alive, Lynch. Gave the don't argue. Payne did well to put it back. Now Archie can go. If he wins this, they're away from the middle. Oh, it's a game-saving tackle, perhaps from Edwards.
We go as long as he can, and it's going to get close. It's going to get into the hands of the right man too. Cometh the moment, cometh the man, and the man is Tom Lynch.
He's on the left.
3-1.
Right foot snap.
This is tricky. He hasn't celebrated.
The definitive angle was Lynch's response.
And he was absolutely disappointed with the kick.
Yeah,
Review complete. Looking at these angles, we can see the ball crosses the line over the top of the goalpost. Decision on the scoreboard.
See, that's
suddenly the lines.
It's a massive overrule, right?
They go again. Zorko got it on here. Starcevic, brilliant smother. Rioli. Gee, it was fantastic. Now Bolton's on the ground. Hipwood's got it out. Coleman's a good kick. Does he get enough on it and go long and deep? And the mark's taken here by Bailey to keep Brisbane alive. Plays on. 48 metres out. It's not there. It's touched off the boot. No mark. Off hands. Goal. Brisbane have kicked the goal. Danaher's got it. Richmond are going to be eliminated. Brisbane are through. Brisbane are going to win. The Tigers are eliminated. Brisbane go through with an epic elimination final. %, time in forward half for the Cats in the opening 9 minutes of this game. It's a lot of ball, no scores. Hawkins from the boundary throw in. We know how good he is, and he kicks the first goal in the 2022 Grand Final. Chris Gordon, the All-Australian boundary umpire, throws it back in. Once again, Hawkins with an inside-out slider. He is brilliant at this.
Papley to a dangerous spot. Ground level, Haywood. Sydney get there first.
Sliding handball, Dangerfield. Out-manoeuvres Rowbottom. 55 metres out, long ball. Stanley should mark this. And he will, in fact, it splits halves.
One down by Stanley. Dangerfield, how good was that? Now Stanley. Almost Isaac Smith. And now it is Isaac Smith. This is a hot start. This is a white-hot start for Geelong. Good defensive fist, Duncan. Selwood. Now Smith again. Isaac Smith, 2 in a row. First inning score conceded by Sydney all year. Now they've got a little opening. Buddy can't quite find Papley, but he puts a really good tackle on. Fox, and now they've got lots of numbers back here. Errol Goulden. Got to hope with this ball. Hughes. Stengel. He is living the dream.
Our only real way back into this game, it seems.
Ryan Clark. There we are. One arm was all Hayden McLean needed. Short, Duncan. That's going to be called play on. So Guthrie's got to hoist it high. Lots of players in the air. O'Connor came hard at the ball. Dangerfield again with brilliance. Hawkins gets a free, I reckon, out of this. Right through the middle. Well done by Warner to get that through, and now he gets it back, and he's starting to get some run from behind. Clever. Reid does not look right at all. Warner running to half forward, jams it to the skipper. Cal Mills. Can the skipper ignite something here? I reckon he has.
Beautiful bounce in the middle from Stevic. Dangerfield again with the clearance. Atkins gets rid of Rowbottom, and then he's got time to spot up Stengel out wide. Classic football from the Cats. They're the City end goals. And that looks online. That looked perfect. What a spot to watch that from.
Kids are here today. Love this day, Warniers. Papley flicks it. Now McLean. Did that go far enough? Sneaks it through. Falls over the footy. Rowan picked it up. Gets the handball away just. Blitz halves, end on end. Smith, Cameron, McCartan, gone. Back out over 40 points.
Isaac Smith to wheel and go back on the left boot. Get real good meterage on this, but too deep, and McCartan peels off and marks easily in the back pocket, Tom.
You can do every test and stretch and...
Oh no, so to catch you off days, that kick was never getting to its intended target. It's halves to the front. Dangerfield's been enormous. Stengel, now Smith, he's already got a couple. He's got another one. It is raining goals. Even 10 goals, turnover again. Dangerfield comes through with strength, gets it to Stengel. Another one, Cats. 3. Smith. Long one. Close, nearly. Myers. Dangerfield's free. Beautiful ball for Stengel. It's extraordinary. They have blown the Swans away. Now Guthrie to work his way through and not making any contact with the boot, so it's going to be Warner. Swans first of this second half. Great shot of it there, really nice connection. Goal for Sydney.
Short little ball to Dangerfield, and Dangerfield looking for his first. Something he's wanted, gives it off to Cameron. Very, very unselfish. Cameron unloads. Got it! Look at him celebrate this. Not a bad collection. Throwing the premiership with that as well. Caught with the footy here, Stevens. Run down, College Asney says, don't do that to me. Looking for another one to go with his 24 touches. Puts it across the face with a very, very high ball. Blitzarves, I thought he almost took the mark. Got it to Tui. Tui wants a goal in this grand final as well. Picked up by Close. Comes back to Parfitt. He's just come on the ground and kicked the goal.
Warner has kept going all day. Stevens. Long range ping. McCartan out the back. Might be front on contact, should be.
Whoa, time on.
On the spot, got it back into Cameron. Cameron now snuck the handball to Close. Close over the top to Duncan. They're building. Back inside. Dangerfield, the only player out there wearing long socks. Left foot snap on the line. DeConing's got one. The defender who was so brilliant early in the game.
Low bottom off the ground. Warner. Long look from Warner. Not sure anyone touched it. Don't think they did. It's a goal.
Just wasn't their day right from the start when Geelong had a 35-point quarter-time lead. Knocked down to Selwood, wouldn't it be great? Got it working the right way. The skipper, the hero, the superstar. What a moment. Joel Selwood has nailed a goal. The emotions bubble over here at the MCG.
Cats fans, stand up to your full height and celebrate this champion team that has delivered you your 10th premiership. Here we go. It has come to this. Good bounce. Pitternet worried out of it. Pendlebury, big game player.
Looks like he's got the job on Cripps. This is Cameron having knee contact with Pitternet.
That's a real knee issue there for Cameron, I think. Back to Noble. Noble, a high ball. Elliott's the front and centre here, waiting for the crumb. Myercheck worked it down. Little tap out the side door here. Once again, under pressure, the Blues, and they'll kick it out of bounds on the full. So only Fisher is ready to come at him, which is strange. I thought they might have had another one or two from different angles. Side bottom's got it working magnificently, drawing it back to the punt road end.
Best in the competition at forward half pressure. Williams had to park himself under that. Crisp on the left. Collingwood have got their second.
Lipinski now waiting for something to happen. McCreery, so they inch the ball forward here, the Pies. McCreery reels and goes now. It's a 2-on-1. Ash Johnson didn't quite get the run. Ginnivan at the back, left foot over the shoulder, got it. Pies have got 3 to open the first quarter. Needs something on the scoreboard for their work. Beautiful kick, Owies. Remember, everything is missed right at this end. Owies magnificently done, and it's on as well. Pendlebury and Owies and O'Brien all in amongst it. Martin to Goey, and a little bit of friction here at the G.
Centre field now, Owies. Here comes Mackay.
That's what you want to see a big, powerful forward doing, taking control of the game.
This time Dacos and Hoskett and Elliott get Mixed up again with the poor skill. Myercheck. Zigged and zagged. Hoskin Elliott, great hands, low level. Ginnivan deep in the pocket. 45-metre kick. They rise. They love it. Standing in disbelief, side bottom. Noble says, no, I'm going deep and take a bit more ground. As Johnson here. He came from outside the boundary. He was careful not to get in the way of Myercheck. Right foot banana, bending, coming back the other way. Goodness gracious me! Cameron, pit net. Good distance. Silvani knocked over by his own man. And a snap at goal as well to go with it. I think it's a goal. It is. Cripps is sore.
Thumping handball, Dacos, look out. Look out. Gone. Long and high. Curnow!
Carlton have had a cracking third term. They've kicked all 3 goals in it. Cottrell sends this on the head of Mackay. He had to fight off 2 and did it well.
Little dribbler, hand in works. Silvani was clean enough. Centre field, long one. Curnow in shape. Martin to get to his feet. Now Motlop. Motlop! Pendlebury. Maynard and now Dacos. Ginnivan. Can the little man ignite the pies?
Chair wants to take a little bit more ground. There is Mackay in front off hands. Martin did it really well. Got it to Cripps. Cripps to Curnow. Curnow backs up. Loves to kick while on the lean. It's going through. It's there. He kicks a beauty.
Cottrell. Long one. Mackay in good marking shape. Motlop ground level. Got his second in the quarter.
Lipinski handball. Maynard now. Crisp has to get it out the back door. Dacos onto Josh Dacos. He's run down from behind by the governor.
Had Pendlebury on. Still has him on. Goes further afield with a high one. And the block is going to go the Pies' way. Right through the middle.
Curnow, side bottom, Howe, now Noble, inside, Elliott and Cox. Dacos to Dacos. Josh had to unload wide to Quainer. He had Crisp on the outside, elected to go long and deep. Here comes Johnson. John, big mark. Who was that, Elliott? It was with a ripper and the Carlton fans. And to put them back in the game with 6 minutes left. Elliott's got it. They're back within 11 points.
Young latches onto him, Pendlebury. McCreary. Wowee!
Inside 50 if this is a draw and Sydney win. These two will play the elimination final. Do you believe that? Pendlebury can go over the top. Ginnivan's there. Elliott's there as well. It gets out the back. Now Elliott can face the goal. He can give it to Gideon and go for the lock. He kicks the goal. Collingwood are in front. Collingwood are in front. Can you believe it? The whole stadium. Cripps, the rampaging bull, took him on. Got it to Hoskin Elliott through the middle of the ground. Hoskin Elliott, a long ball. I think Collingwood are going to win it. Opportunity, Young at ground level. 3, 2, siren. Collingwood win. Carlton are out of the finals. Collingwood have won in the most dramatic of